Good day, guys and gals. Today I'm here with a 2021 Black Series HQ15. My wife and I are selling this because we purchased an HQ19 for our growing family. So, this trailer has actually been in the shop for about 2 years now. I just unwinterized it about a week ago and filled the tanks and all that good stuff and tested everything out. Everything was good on it. But I'll do just a quick walk around here just to show you. I might be able to span out a little farther. There we go. So a really clean unit. No dents, dings, scratches anywhere on it. Nothing major anyway. We haven't really done a whole lot with the trailer. We hope to with the new one. So it's got nice little LED lights all the way around. There's 300 watts of solar on the roof. This one does have the basket, which is pretty awesome. And then the poop tube upgrade, so you can store your drainage hoses. We put these covers on. These spare tires are brand new, never been off of here. We do check them before every trip. It will come with 4 of the little Max Track steels. I'll just kind of show you underneath, I guess, too. Nice and heavy duty. The outlets are right there for the drainage. And then we made a couple upgrades underneath here as well. The seals and bearings and all that thing have just been gone through. I do have spare seals and spare bearings for it as well. So everything checked out and tested just fine there. This is a storage compartment, and it does go all the way through. And then the cool thing about these trailers too, well, another cool thing, that I think everything about these trailers is pretty cool, and again, that's why we bought a second one, is you've got actual breakers. You know, it's not like some cheap crap that they put in normal RVs. I mean, these things, they really did them up nice. There's 2 nice big storage compartments up front here. One of them is kind of just for, we have chairs in here. There's a mat. There's a bucket with some kites and a bunch of other stuff. The second one up here is a propane housing. So this is the secondary propane tank right there. I upgraded to the 30-pound tanks, and 100% unnecessary. I do still have the 20s if you'd rather have those as well. But these 30-pound tanks, you really only need one. And realistically, in the summer months, you probably only need one of the 20s to save you some weight too, because these are just huge for this trailer. We ran an entire... we took a couple trips with it, ran the water heater, the furnace a few times, and we went an entire year. I never even refilled that 30-pound tank. I just took it in, and it was still like just about half full. So to put that into perspective, you really aren't using a whole lot. This does have the polyblock hitch. A lot of people will upgrade these to a McHitch, a DO45, DO35. Jockey wheel never had any issue. We did do the upgrade to the standard post on the bottom, so you don't have to extend it quite as far. I know these trailers sit real high, and especially with our F350, if we tow it with that, to get it on and off, and so where that's perfectly level with the truck, you have to extend that down quite a ways, and you're putting a lot of strain on that wheel and that wheel shaft right here, and it's not really necessary. So we just did a little deal on the bottom there, and it just slides up into the tube and latches in there, and it's been just fine. We've never had any issue. The stabilizers, it has 4 of the stabilizers all the way around. If you lube these things, they'll give you a lifetime of hassle-free use. We just hit it with a little bit of WD after every time we wash it, and I've never had any issue with them. They pull down nice and smooth. This is the other side of the storage compartment, and we bought a couple of these Husky bins. Keeps it a little more organized. And then the outdoor kitchen area, I'm not going to pull this out because I'm stuck up against the wall here, but nice and clean. It's like brand new. We've used it just a handful of times. And we'll move into the main portion of the cabin here. It does have the automatic steps. It's a dual step. Works like it should. Go up here and turn the main power on. So there's a couple switches here. This one that I'm pushing right now, that's the main power. And then next to it, we have 3 switches that operate all the lighting on the interior. And then these 4 switches operate the LED lighting on the exterior of the trailer. So I guess since we're pointing in this direction already, we have made some upgrades. We upgraded the thermostat, and then we've also upgraded the CO2 detector because the ones that come with these trailers are awful. So we've done that, and then following along the lines of the thermostat upgrade, another big upgrade, and I don't know how it is on the other models, but on the HQ15 especially, if you can see here, if I point this camera straight down and kind of parallel with the booth, the airflow was initially coming out of way over there, so it wasn't very efficient. So we have turned this is the new intake for this furnace now, and we've ducted it into this section here, which makes it way more efficient. And you have access to this, and I can kind of show you what we did. So we basically moved it from like right here way over to here, so it's actually outputting where it should be. So I think that's kind of a major upgrade for these trailers. You know, there's a lot of little things that kind of were overlooked by Black Series, I think, initially when they put these together. And I understand they're trying to get them out and whatnot, but I mean, little things like this where it's actually dispersing the heat now. You're saving yourself on propane, you're saving yourself the runtime on your furnace, and between that and the thermostat, that furnace will run far less. It's pretty incredible. So we've got a bunch of lighting on and whatnot here. Here's our current status. So I did just fill the tanks the other day. It's been sitting here. We've checked everything out. There's no leaks. There's, like I say, this trailer, there's nothing going on with this trailer. It is in pretty much perfect shape. So I'm going to put this outside here so don't forget it. So you've got a nice little galley area. The only complaint that people usually make about the HQ15 is the size of the refrigerator. Now, we have gone ahead and just purchased a Dometic CFX 28, I believe it is. So it's a 28-liter little mini refrigerator. And for just my wife and I, this was fine. But when we introduced the baby to here, it did become a little more difficult with this size. Just for the fact that, you know, she's got a lot of baby bottles, all the baby food, some of the other stuff. Some people are kind of on the fence between an HQ15 and an HQ17. The 17 gives you more sleeping space for adults. The 15 is going to give you much more creature comfort. Now, and going into that, the bathroom. This bathroom, by far, it's got a nice big shower in it. I mean, way nicer than the HQ17. The 17's got a wet bath. This is a complete dry bath. Nice big shower. And then we upgraded this as well. This has the new fancy Max Air fan that flows in, out, and it doesn't actually open the top, so if it's raining you can still use it. And you can get a remote and all that stuff. We didn't opt to buy the remote because I think it's just one more thing I'd probably lose or break. But nice big shower area, toilet, window, storage for your towels and whatnot. Really nice storage deals up here. And then all of these latches, nice positive latches. Black Series went away from this, I think, and I'm just trying to figure out why. But you actually have to push in to open these. And I mean, it makes a really nice, solid latch system. So I think on these older models there were a lot of benefits because they were trying to get them out, and they knew the off-road they knew the off-road market at the time would appreciate these things. I think now I almost feel like they've kind of cheapened the trailers up for the newer models, and I'm not happy with that. The HQ19 that we bought is actually the same year as this because of that. One other big upgrade is this Houghton AC unit, and shoot, I can't turn it on now because I'm not plugged in, but this has a little LCD panel right here. But if you haven't already done this in your Black Series trailer, you will be doing it, or somebody else will be doing it for you, because this is number one right here. The Dometic that they come with is a piece of crap, just to be real blunt about it, and it sounds like a damn jet engine. So we've got a really nice booth table area with plenty of space. There's some more storage under here, which is really nice for shoes. We keep a vacuum cleaner, a bunch of other stuff under there. And then we do have more storage on this side. And I've got to make this video quick because the baby's just started to kind of fuss over there a little. More storage up above. There's some hanging closets, more storage for clothing, another hanging closet, little drawers and whatnot on both sides. But if you guys have questions on the campers, my number is 612-239-4971. I can be reached at any time. That's my cell. And I can answer any and all questions you have. This does have the King antenna, powered antenna, which is nice. Picks up a lot of the local stations. My wife hasn't cleaned these out yet, but there's a ton of storage for stuff in here. I'll close that one up. And we'll shut this down and do one more little... Oops, I got some lighting over here too. And then you can see like just how sleek everything is. I mean, really nice materials that they used for the door. Like the bathroom door, I think this must be like aluminum. And this does have window shades. It has the screens that pull up on every single window. It has the blackout shades that pull down. And then these are actually, let's see if I can get a shot from the exterior. I'll put a different one too. Actually, I'll leave that down so you can see. And then they do latch, which is kind of cool. But those have like a reflective material on the back. So I'm going to turn all of our lights off. And then I'm going to turn our main power switch off. And another cool thing, I guess, one thing that I really liked, is that if you leave that main power switch on and everything else is off and you're outside and you're running, you know, because the thing's got 300 watts of solar on the roof, this fridge you can run indefinitely. So the nice thing is it's electric. So it'll run off of your 12 volt power all the time if you're outside recharging with solar. And we've never had an issue. I left it on for like, holy cow, probably 2 months. And we never had any issue with it. This table folds down. It's our whiskey table. It does have exterior speakers. There's 2 of them on the outside as well. And then we upgraded these lights too, just for the fact that the one it came with was pretty crummy. I don't know about that one yet. It's only been on here for a few months. So it does have a brand new awning. I think the awning, the legs and stuff are still in the plastic. We've never even really had the awning out. But I do want to show you the window. Oh, she's mad because her show stopped, I think. But yeah, here's the reflective material on the backside of that shade that I put down. So pretty nifty stuff. I mean, it's kind of cool that, you know, they thought of little things like that. So overall, I mean, we're very, very happy with this trailer. Never any issues. Like I say, I mean, as long as you keep up on proper maintenance and lube and stuff here and there, you're not going to really have any problems with them. Tows like a dream. I mean, we've towed it with my wife's F-150 with no issue. And then we've got an F-350 now because we've upgraded to a bigger truck for the HQ15. But super cool units. If you have any other questions, 612-239-4971. Again, my name is Scott. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.